Hi Libras, hi. It's me, Janelle. It's been a super long time, but I'm back. I'm starting this reading a little bit late in the month, but you know what? Is it ever late? Timelessness. So, welcome back. I just want to jump straight into the reading. You know how it is. Oh, before I do, I want to say that if you'd like a personal reading, of course you can find out my information from the box below, or you can head over to the About tab on my channel, and also if you would like to give me a donation, yay! You can find that link right in the bottom tab as well. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for listening. Let's get started. Alright, so Libra, what I'm seeing already for you for the month of September 2019 is that you're going to be dealing with a karmic situation that's coming back around. So because I'm already seeing the planet of Saturn somehow in here, I don't know where, but I'm just seeing it there. That tells me that there's something that's coming right back around for you to deal with. For some of you, this could be a past life situation that's been going on for a long time. You know, it's repeating itself, but I also want to let you know that I feel like this is something that you may have been dealing with for the past 6 months. Part of me wants to say, or you will be dealing with it for 6 months or for the next 6 months, but I do feel like maybe it's something that you have been dealing with for the past 6 months. Okay. Oh, also, please forgive me if the lighting goes off because it's just that might happen. It's been happening these days, and I'm on this side of the camera, so I can't tell. So this can be just an audio or video audio. Let's do our best. Anyway, so I'm seeing that karmic situation. Now, what else am I seeing? I think that to get through this situation, you're going to have to do some unplugging. When I say unplugging, I mean unplugging for reals. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't know, but I'm seeing here, in some cases, people not even cooking. Like, maybe literally unplugging from those kinds of activities. So I don't know what this has to do with, why that would come through, but just start, and you've probably already been doing this. For some of you, it's unplugging from religious situations, whatnot. And I feel like the reason why is because at this point, in September 2019, or whenever you're watching this, I feel that it's time for you to, see, that's why that 6 keeps coming through. 6 means something here. Anyway, I think it's time for you to stop receiving and start exhaling, because I feel like it's almost like you've got a lot coming in and you have to start letting things go, whether that's luggage, whether it's people, whether it's information, whether it's just genetic or energetic stuff coming at you. But I do feel that for the month that you're reading this, that you're seeing this, you're going to be going through this karmic situation. Okay, I see here in the overall energy also the energy of Tower. So I'm seeing you being thrown out of a tower of some sort, and it's almost like it's been under attack. So what I'm seeing is it's being under attack not by some one guy with a rocket launcher, so to speak, but from something more institutionalized, I'm guessing. So maybe some of you may be going through some kind of monetary thing with the IRS for some reason, some law enforcement thing. It doesn't have to be that. It could totally be a relationship. It totally could be something. I'm seeing something with a trailer, so maybe somebody's going through some kind of issue with a trailer. God bless you. But whatever this is, I'm seeing that it's coming, and it's just about time. It's gonna hit. It's about time if it hasn't done that already. And again, what I feel, my guidance to you so far is to definitely stop intaking. So whatever it is that you're taking in, if people are saying things, if it's you looking for things, the information has to stop, and you have to exhale, get rid of stuff. For some of you, this could be chemicals in the body. It could be drug related, of course, but I'm also seeing for some of you it's toxic. And right now I want to kind of gag because I'm feeling energy coming through me. So I'm also getting the I will try my hardest not to gag on camera. But I'm seeing that this could be an energetic toxin. These are energetic toxins for some of you that need to be released. So I'm seeing that you might also want to gag for yourself at some point, because this stuff is in your body and it needs to be exhaled energetically. I'm being told that some of you just need to take the step. Some of you are poised to make this healing journey, to move into a space where you can start to exhale. And I'm feeling that some of you may be ready. It's almost like needing to bathe in this pool, so to speak, or with flowers floating in it, the bath, to bathe in the bath that's cleansing. But first you want to take off your robe and you want to step out your slippers. I see that you guys are in that mode, taking off your robe and getting ready to step out of your slippers and into the bath. So I love that. So this is something that you're going to be going through. Now, I'm being told that for some of you, you may come into conflict with people in your family, like maybe older people or whatnot. I'm seeing something like grandfatherly images, but it doesn't have to be, but just along that, like grandfather or older advanced father figures, whatnot. I'm also seeing that the reason why you may be coming into conflict with family or people on your side or whatever that is for you in your camp is because there are going to be secrets coming out, secrets untold. Maybe these secrets have to do with family secrets, right? People feeling like, you know what, you need to let sleeping dogs lie. I think sometimes it's because they may be incriminated and they're probably like, oh, I just need to get through my life without this coming back to haunt me. But it always comes back, not in this lifetime, in another one. I'm seeing that the reason why this is having to happen is because it's time for justice. The justice card has come out with the Tower card, but I'm also being told that the justice card is about 2 clicks away. Now, before I go on, when I say click, I do not mean the measurement. There's an actual measurement for clicks, okay? But what I mean, I'm using it as a measurement, but I'm using it to say 2 stages away. Right now, it's the stage for the tower to fall, so to speak, and then something else happens that I'm not getting right now, and then the justice starts to roll in. So for some of you, what I'm seeing is, for example, if this is a 6-month situation where this tower, you're dealing with this tower and this decline and whatnot, I'm seeing that justice would probably come in the 8th month, so to speak, okay? Justice, what does that look like? Obviously, it's favor, in your favor, God bless you, and just in everybody's favor. Water seeks its level, so the levels are changing to promote justice, and so everyone will get their cup, so to speak. But I do feel that you're going to be coming out on top, some of you, but I do feel also some of you, if not all of you, God bless you, but I do feel that you're going to take a little bit of a ding. That, as we say, you got to take an L a little bit here, because I do feel that this is past lifetime related. So sometimes you're like, why is this happening to me? Maybe you may completely look like the victim here in this time and space, but on some level, like, listen, it's showing up in your life, and you're in the middle of it, so chances are this is totally continuing from some other time in your past lifetime or this past. And I'm feeling it there. I'm feeling it right behind me in the upper back and through the chest and coming out, which makes total sense because we're seeing this imagery right here, right? Okay, can you see it? I'm trying not to mess with the lighting on this camera. Anyway, but I see it's time to come up for healing. You just got to come up for healing with this. So you're going to have to take a little bit of an L here, take a loss. I'm not, the most of the loss that you would get or blame or whatever meted out would be about 60%, okay? So for some of you, you're only going to have to deal with 40% of this or something like that, but a fallout but for some of you it's up to 60%, and I think a lot of that has to do with past lifetime stuff, okay? So we just got to take it on the chin and keep moving. I'm seeing that for some of you, this tower moment is going to be it's going to catch you a little bit unawares, and before you know it, you're going to be falling. You're going to be falling out of the sky in a sense. Now, I want to say that I'm reading this narrative here but I also understand, oh God, I understand the juice and the trauma and the feeling and the just of a tower moment. So I hope that you don't see me as glossing over what could be something quite devastating for you or embarrassing, or if even that much, because remember, it depends on some whatever your karma is. But please know that I don't, okay? 'Cause I've been there. I am there right now. Okay. So but I just want you to know that you're going to find yourself on this journey, and you are, if this reading resonates with you, bless you, is that you're going to find yourself at odds with other players in this journey. And I think that other players in this journey, other people getting their karmic situations, are people in your own family or your own camp, so to speak. So if anyone tries to make you feel like you've done something wrong and this and that. Just remember, everybody, if you're feeling it, you got something in there as well. So don't let anybody tell you that you're a bad person, and least of all yourself. Don't say that. So just they're saying here, there's some cards up there, but on the lamp, they're saying, and I'm seeing this 6 again. For some of you, we're in the 4th month. You might have 2 more months to go, and for the karmic situation to continue being meted out. And then I think something happens in the 7th month. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's rest, right? And then I'm feeling like in the 8th month, it's from whenever this started happening for you guys, you're going to have the justice starting to come in. But I'm seeing that they're saying to have a focus on harmony. That's a kind of like advice that gets totally lost in the shuffle when you're going through it and you're doing the readings and you're trying to make sense and you're whatever. It gets lost in the shuffle that, hey, the guide said focus on harmony. Now, focus on harmony, what does that mean? In this case, it means, yes, visualize, but trust and know that things will be balanced the way it should be. Anything that is coming to you that was taken from you, it's going to come back to you in the amount that it needs to. Anything that you've taken from somebody else will be returned in the amount that it needs to. So rest assured that at the very least, you can say, the universe is a fair place, okay? And that's what I'm seeing so far for you guys, Libra, or anybody, God bless you, who is attracted to this reading at any time in their existence. God bless. Lots of blessings. You can rest assured that this situation is going to be taken care of. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick pause so I can read these cards, because I've only looked at these 3, these 5, okay? So hold on one sec. Okie dokie pokes, I'm back. Okay, first of all, I just want to point out the presence of the past life connection there, and also destiny, confirmation, authenticity, okay? Tower. So, tower. So whatever is going on here is definitely something that just has to come to pass. It just has to come to pass. So my suggestion is just to let it flow. I'm seeing here that for you guys, if this reading resonates with you, you may have found that there's a situation. I'm seeing something related to a car for some of you. Obviously, some of you, this could the situation could also be relationships. I'm also hearing it could be relatives, like something to do with relatives. I'm also hearing that it could be something medical. Okay, so many things. I'm also hearing the word witchcraft. Okay, anything else? Some of you, one of you, animal related. Okay, whatever it, gossip. Got it, gossip. Something laundry related. In the case of gossip, it's so varied, but I'm just seeing somebody somebody as a housewife, or somebody who just stays home, has a lot of time on their hands, gossiping, got them involved in something. Whatever this is, whether or not, I'm seeing school related, I'm seeing basketball related to that. Whatever the situation is for you guys, God bless. There's a situation that pulled you in, kind of like maybe you were a little bit interested at first, and that's how these karmic things happen. You see somebody cute, you're like, wow, we totally spoke on a phone for like 4 hours, and then boom, it hits you. But I'm seeing that something attracted you. Why? Because destiny, right? So you're brought in, and then you're brought in by this force. It's the waterfall here. This force brought you in, and I think that your guides gave you some information. It's almost like I'm seeing here, like, okay, hey, you see the light through the trees. You're on this road, and you're walking on this road, and you look to the right, and you see that through the trees into the forest there's this light, and you're like, whoa, what is that? How interesting. And then you look up, and a shooting star falls down somewhere in the thick, and you're like, I have to find out what that is. Right before you go in, because you must find out before you step into those trees in that forest, your guides are like, hey, before you go, please take some sandwiches, take some rice balls, take some sensu beans, okay, if you know what sensu beans are, okay, DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, they're like, here you go, take these, and then you're off. So you've been prepared, is my point. You've been prepared for whatever it is that was to come. Now, I see that what brought you in, that sheer force that brought you in, is the force that, like, I'm just seeing this zoop, boing, like this. It's what brought you to this Tower moment. I want to move these cards, but I don't. I'm going to let it go. We're all going to be happy not needing to see it this time. But this is a waterfall, and it's mirroring this lightning striking this tree. So I'm seeing that this was designed specially, and even says the master artisan. Wow, this was specially designed for you to have a Tower moment. For some of you, this is a relationship. I'm seeing fated meeting. And also, I almost said fated moment. I think that it's almost like saying all the players have been put in place. The energy is ripe. You've been attracted. You've been given what you need. Tower moment has hit, or will be hitting, or has been hitting, and here you are going through it. I'm just seeing you just like, oh, this is just tiring. And maybe on some level, the part of you that knows all that is probably like, oh, how many people do I have to repay? How much do I have to keep meeting out? Because I'm seeing this little bird here, mama bird, feeding like 4 chicks, worm after worm after worm. And it's like, geez, how many of you guys are there? So it's just, I see this process of needing to be done. Here again, I'm seeing it's literally the Destiny card, and I'm just getting batter up. I'm hearing, ding, it's just your turn. It's just your turn now to do what you had agreed to do. I'm seeing here the Tower moment. It's the moment for Tower. Again, the Destiny card. This is going back in time. So again, this is something from a past lifetime that has become activated now for you guys to deal with this. Shooting star, confirmation, and authenticity. These 2 cards, whenever I get these 2 cards, those are my authentic cards. Those cards tell me that I'm reading something that's right. And I got 2 of them. That's double strength, okay? Now, I wanted to find out a little bit more about this fated meeting, or fated moment. What is that? I got the 3 of Swords, heartbreak card. So whether or not this is a relationship, I'm seeing that this is about undoing the pain and the error and the hardship that was done in previous lifetimes, okay? And there are 3 swords, one for you, one for the other people, and then one for the situation in general. Like I'm seeing you as you're making adjustments or atoning for how you've hurt yourself. You're atoning for your role in how you've hurt someone else. And in the middle, you're atoning for the impact, God bless, that you and your actions have had, and your involvement with other people and everyone's free will choices have had on the earth and the energetic ecosystem that's going on, right? So it's like butterfly effect. And so you're doing triple atonement here. I'm seeing that you may at one point be like up in the air about certain things, like what's happening, what's going on. But I'm being shown right here that you should be right now in that first stage. See how like the cards are wanting to not be held like this, but be held like this, so that only that left sword is open. So I'm seeing that right now is the time to focus on atoning for, I guess, unless you've already done this, but you know, the pain that you've been feeling. That's neither here nor there, but if it makes sense, it makes sense. All right? But I think that you are at some point, you may be turning your wheels trying to, make sense of what's going on, but at some point you're just going to be stopped, like stop. See this? It's like stop. Usually the Chariot is the card that says, yeah, keep going, full speed ahead. But the way I'm seeing it here is you're going to be met by your next messenger, whether it's this video or somebody out there or in your dreams, but they're going to appear in your path and they're going to be like, stop, stage 1 is done. It's time to move on to stage 2. And see how these two are just there. So it's once you meet that, you will get your papers, so to speak, as far as like what to do. In fact, for some of you, okay, what to do, because you can't go down this path anymore. They're going to give you a new route, or this is what you need to do, that's what you need to do. Now, as I'm getting, for some of you, or maybe one of you or somebody, this is an immigration issue. And I'm being told that, if you're having trouble immigrating to a certain place or settling somewhere like that requires movement, it could be school admissions, but I got an immigration situation, but it could be school admissions, a path is blocked for you to settle somewhere. I'm being told that is the karmic situation. So maybe you want to move with somebody, you want to love them, you want to move closer to them, but you just can't get a job, you can't get a home, you can't get the paperwork, the visa's not coming, whatever that is. Part of the karmic situation is that you'll just have to live through that, in the sense that I just can't make it into this country. And Now, how would that come about? Why would that happen? For many reasons. Sometimes, it's just, there are just so many reasons. But in this case, I think that it's going to be because of an opportunity that you may have in a past lifetime taken away from somebody else. It could be something as simple as like, I don't want you dating my daughter, and I'm a judge, so I block your paperwork and so you can't come in, or something like that from a past lifetime, or just something where you may have blocked somebody else from achieving a dream or love related or whatever it is, and that's something that may be coming back around for you. But that's in the case of somebody who is going through that. So if that sounds like you and you're having that immigration issue, or you're having that that school admissions or just whatever, I would say lean into it. I would say, you know what, at least now I know that there is some kind of reasoning, there's something that needs to be righted, some wrong that needs to be balanced. Show me my options, God. Show me my options now. And so whatever the situation is, you guys, you must ask God for your options. I think that they're going to be providing it for you, okay? And that's for everything. Now, okay. I'm going to pause one more time so I can read the bottom row. One sec. Okay, I'm super excited because I just want to say, before I say what I'm going to say down here, I want to say that part of me is happy because, like I said, this looks like it's going to be done within the next few months, this whole Saturn situation for some of you. But I did get 2 to 3 years. So I don't know who that is. If that's something that somebody out there has been one of you has been going through or will be going through, I don't know. But the vast majority I'm getting is like a total of 6 to 8 months, like moving through from when the tower starts to fall to when the justice is there. Okay, see, beginning, end here. And for most of you, if you're here, this should be 6 to 8 months. Okay, 8 month being the justice starting to be visible in our world, and whether it's visible or not, our angels telling us it is in effect. But maybe one person, I don't know, it depends on, anyway, somebody has 2 to 3 years in this one, okay? But anyway, let's continue. I'm really excited to see this trajectory here, and I'll tell you why. I'm seeing here that right now you're getting ready to start your journey where you're going to be accepting, this is the Ace of Coins here, you're going to be accepting the opportunity to get this clearing done. I feel here that you're the King of Cups, and again, I don't go with the traditional readings for the cards. I'm reading them intuitively. So you are the King of Cups, ready, saying, okay, I'm ready for this. I think also you're frustrated. You've been frustrated. You realize all roads lead to Rome, and Rome is where you must serve your karmic stuff. So no matter what road you've taken throughout your life, all roads lead right here. And here you are with this empty cup, like, I'm at a place where things are not moving, what's going on, and boom, we have this tower moment because they had to bring you here. Imagine it's like where I don't know how to explain this, but like if you're on a water boat ride where you're in the water, you can kind of like steer yourself, this and that, but then when the ride is over, it's almost like if they're pulling you back in now and everyone's boat starts moving back to the center. It's like that for you. But you're going to be I think you're going to be needing to say goodbye. This, and honestly, do this. Let go of whatever you're holding on to, because whatever you're holding on to, if it's meant for you, it will be there once you're finished serving this situation here. But I'm seeing that you've been called. So it could be called out of a relationship, called out of a job, called out of whatever, so that you can make amends here. You might be feeling grief still over that thing that's been interrupted now, but you gotta take this opportunity. I'm seeing here the Queen of Pentacles grabbing this opportunity. So this is a narrative. Take the step to receive the coin. Let go of everything else that you're trying to focus on so this can be done quickly and thoroughly. Grab this opportunity, and I think that you'll start to undo, because here's the Seven of Swords, but this person looks like he's picking up the swords that he has dropped before. He's going to be taking those things out, and as he does those, he's going to be collecting these coins, this karmic situation that's going to be, the karmic rewards. He's going to be collecting it until he's done. Here are the Four of Swords holding on to it. He's cute. I think that you're going to be undergoing some conflict. I'm seeing inner conflict as well, but also maybe other outer conflict as you're trying to make amends with people and that you've been with in different lifetimes, and you're all still part of this situation. So just let that process happen. I'm telling you, they're saying that there's great wisdom in tower moments. There's great wisdom in understanding that what you put out there, you must receive back. Now, it doesn't matter if it takes you 11 lifetimes, you're gonna have to balance out whatever happens. And so they're saying that the wisdom for you is to learn that the past is not over until it is over. And things are not over until they are balanced, all right? So that's why moving forward, the lesson is to be mindful about how you interact with other people, the choices that you make. When you make choices, I know there seems to be different levels of difficulties. I mean, I'm not saying every day is a Sophie's choice, right? But you do your best to make decisions that are in the highest interest of everyone involved. Now, how can you do that when you have such a hard situation to do and such a hard decision to make? Well, the first thing you do is you get settled, you get grounded, you go into prayer. You say, okay, angels and guides, we got a big one. I need some decisions, all hands on deck. Imagine yourself in the Star Trek ship and all your angels and guides are your crew. And, call them in. Okay, guys, we got to make this decision. I need everybody on board. Where's my away team? Where's my medical team? Where's my engineering? Where's my whatevs? Where are the cooks? You have to make sure that you're making decisions after you consult your inner guidance and your spirit team. That's just the way it is. They're your control. They're your control. And they're like, well, I suggest, sir, that you speak to this tarot reader. I suggest that you start journaling. I suggest that you go to your neighbor and make an apology. I suggest you don't buy that because you're going to inflame things. They're literally actively telling you that stuff. So as you unplug from all the stress and all the stuff from the outer world that makes no sense, I'm not going to cite social media, but we know what doesn't make sense in our lives at any given time, and start plugging into the things that do make sense and that are necessary, you will see your life's decisions move much more smoothly. Okay? So anyway, I'm seeing that once you make this healing journey, that very same opportunity for healing, which is, well, I'm saying it's an opportunity, but it looks like it's mandatory, right? We all have those mandatory things. That's going to lead to your Nine of Cups. You straight up have the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, followed by the Ace of Cups. And in this card deck, super cute, it's the Pictorial Key Tarot, amen. There's a little dove putting a communion cookie right into the cup. It's really adorable. Anyway, you're going to be so fresh and so clean. You're going to have your wishes fulfilled. Things will be meted out. Things will be balanced. The tower will be over. Eventually, you're going to take that last sip of, humble pie. That very cup that you felt was empty before is now the Ace of Cups, right? And you're going to be in a position where you're no longer in a negative, you're no longer at zero, you're a little bit above zero, you're above, and now it's time to start growing. And once you feel like you are right side up and things are going well, that is going to be the moment when you realize, oh wow, this whole cycle is done. It's cleared. We're finished. We're equal. Justice has been served. And look at you. Now you've moved from the Queen of Cups Queen of Coins when you accepted this opportunity to the King of Coins. Right? And what will you have gained? You will have gained victory. You will have gained strength. You will have gained clarity. You will have gained integrity. You will be much more clean and cleared with the I want to say spirits and guides. No, with the other people in your lifetime that you're living with, just whoever it is that, just in general, right? Just relationships are just going to be better. And you'll be able to put everything away. You're like, I'm done. Let's get rid of that stuff. And just as if to make that point clear. Over here, they actually made me put these two apart. And now I see you'll be celebrating. It'll be a cause for celebration that now you can leave all those karmic cups behind, because you will have served your karmic lesson. So, wow, I'm so glad this reading wasn't like an hour, which my readings always are. To summarize, Libra, for the month of September 2019, you will be participating in, continuing, or starting a karmic lesson. This is a past life karmic lesson that has definitely come back around. It's got destiny all over it. Players are all in place. Things are all ready. Your job is to now let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. Like maybe you're trying to hold on to that relationship or that job or that whatever. But they're like, no, you need to turn your attention now and take care of this. Let go of that and ask God to hold on to it for you or to take care of it for you. They might not even need to leave, like you may not even need to step away from that. As long as you comply with what is being asked of you in this situation, you're going to be good. You do it, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. You get the spiritual rewards. Everybody's happy. You learn some stuff and you're done. I say, except for that one person, 2 to 3 years, I don't know, but everyone else, I'm saying this should be done, in 2020. Okay. So yeah, unless some of you have started months ago, then you just might make it in 2019. All right, so I hope that helps in some way. I just bought this bell and I kind of want to ring it. Yeah, all right. So it's like, let the games begin. I wish you the best of luck, Libra. Mwah. I love you, and just know that you're not the only people working on karmic things. Everybody is, but I guess you get the luxury of getting a heads up. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. If you'd like a private reading, you know where to find me. Look below. If you'd like to donate and say thank you, here's $1. Thank you. You can look below. All right. Bye.